Hello and welcome to another IELTS video lesson from the IELTScoach.com, and in today's video we are going to look at vocabulary connected to family. Okay, so let's get started with family vocabulary practice, and we'll start very naturally with people in a family. So we'll do males and female versions of different people. Niece and nephew. So if your brother or sister has children, female is your niece, male is your nephew. So if my brother has a son, his son is my nephew. If my brother has a daughter, she is my niece. Sister and brother, so your female and male sibling. Aunt or uncle, so your parents, brothers and sisters. Daughter and son, if you have children. Daughter is your female child, son is your male child, and of course mother and father. Some other words connected to people and family. Siblings. So siblings is a word that means your brothers and sisters. How many siblings do you have means how many brothers and sisters do you have. Cousins can be for male or female. So male or female children of your aunt and uncle, so your cousins. In-laws, if you are married, then your wife's family becomes your in-laws. So your wife's father is your father-in-law, or your husband's brother is your brother-in-law. So we just add the in-law on the end of that. Relatives are all the people in our family, whether that's our close family or our extended family. So uncles, cousins, aunts, nephews, grandparents, they are all relatives. And step-parents. So if your parents remarry, okay, if your parents divorce and your mother gets married again, her new partner or new husband becomes your stepfather. Now let's look at the relationship for language we can use, relationship words. So close or distant. Are you close relatives or distant relatives? Is your family close or distant? Do they get together often or are they distant from each other? Ex or former. So when talking about in-laws, your ex-wife or your former girlfriend. Extended family. So this means your larger family, your cousins, aunts and uncles. Okay, and the nuclear family is your small family, your immediate relatives, brother, sister, parents, or children. They are directly connected to you. And we can also talk about your mother's side of the family. So he is my oldest uncle on my mother's side, so my mother's oldest brother. Or I don't see many people from my father's side of the family. Okay, which side of the family are you closer to? We also have estranged, which means you are not connected anymore. You don't communicate. So I am estranged from my father. We had a big fight and we don't communicate anymore. Separated, for a couple, a husband and wife, who have decided to separate and perhaps will get a divorce in the future. But before divorce, we get separated and then divorce comes after that. Half-brother. So he is the son or the child of my father's other partner, my father's new partner. This is where things get a bit complicated when people get married, have children, then they get divorced, get married again and have more children. So we might have it connected there where my father has more children. So they would be my half siblings. Now let's look at some examples. I come from quite a small family, which includes my parents and one sibling. My father is an engineer, my mother is a housewife, and my younger brother studies at university. I have quite a large extended family with 5 uncles and 6 aunts. They have a lot of children. I think I have about 25 cousins, but my relatives do not all get together very often. So here we can see words connected to family, and it is worth reviewing them, using them, practicing them Just using simple words, even though speaking about family is a simple and common topic in IELTS, don't use the easiest thing that you can. Try and use extended vocabulary. So don't just say my brother and sister, say my siblings. It's a bit more unusual. It shows a higher level of vocabulary. So watch this video again, practice that vocabulary and practice using it next time you answer questions about family. Okay, so please subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get more video lessons, and don't forget to share the channel with your friends and watch another video to keep practicing and improving your skills for the IELTS exam. Thank you and goodbye.